Hi guys, it's Mystic Empress Healer. I know I'm a little bit behind. Today I'm going to be doing a finance career reading. Okay, I shuffled the cards already, just giving them a little bit of an extra shuffle. And then we can choose I'm going to set up our 3 piles, and then you can choose one of the piles. I'm going to do 3 piles, and then you choose one or more than one depending on how you feel. Okay, so let me set up the piles now. Let's do some shuffling. Yep, okay. 2 cards came out, so take those 2. Flew out, but not too sure. Spirit, show us what we need to know for August 2024 in our career and finances. Holy Spirit, show us what we need to know. Okay. 1, 2. Here's another one. Another one actually flipped over, so I'm going to take that one as well. Show us what we need to know in terms of our career and finance for this month, August 2024. Nope, too many. So let's go. Let's go. Okay, here's another one. This one also flipped as well. So now we have our 3 piles, 1, 2, and 3. Our tarot piles. I'm going to be also using our Angel Answers cards. So let's get some cards from that as well. Spirit, angels, guides, just show us what we need to know for August 2024. Something flipped over. Just gonna take that one. Also gonna take this one that flew out of the deck. And we just need one more, Spirit. Show us what we need to know for finances and career for August 2024. Yep, there we go. One more. And I'm also going to be using our Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. So one more set to go. And I've already cleansed the space with some white sage. Okay, so I've got 1 card. Just need 2 more cards. Spirit. Just give us 1 more card. What do we need to know for August 2024? What do we need to know for August 2024? Okay, something just flipped out, so I'm gonna take that card. So now we have 3 piles. We have 3 piles to choose from, and I'm going to choose 3 crystals for each pile. So for the first pile, I will choose green Aventurine. That will be for pile 1. For pile 2, I will choose the Lepidolite crystal. And for pile 3, I will choose the Pyrite. Okay, so 3 piles. Let's just go over that again. Pile 1 is the green Aventurine, pile 2 is the Lepidolite, and pile 3 is the Pyrite. Okay, the gold Pyrite. So just take a moment, take a deep breath and intuitively choose a pile based on the crystal, or if you want to choose based on number, pile 1, 2, 3, But you know, don't think about it, just choose intuitively. Okay, so let's put these other piles aside. And let's start off with pile 1, the green aventurine. Okay, so the first oracle card says balance. Don't know if you can see that. Okay, first card says balance. Okay, let's put that down. Next card, our Angel Answers card, says look for a sign. So we're going to put those two over there. And then for the tarot cards, we have Knight of Cups. We have Eight of Swords, and it shows this person, you know, bound, but the person in the card is not bound very tightly. So in other words, this person can slip out of these bonds. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So just give me a moment to think about this for a minute. What does this mean for August 2024 for your career and finances for pile 1? Okay. Yeah. I think I know what this is about. Okay. Yeah. I think I know what this is about. Okay. So in terms of your career and finances, what's been happening is that you've been feeling a bit stressed, a bit stuck. And that is exemplified by this card, the Eight of Swords. So the swords are supposed to represent, you know, thinking, the mind, clarity, and right now you feel stuck. You feel stuck in terms of your finances. I don't think things are going the way that you thought they would. In your career, maybe you feel that there are not enough opportunities for you to advance. And that's why, you know, this is symbolized by the person in the middle of the card being bound. But the important thing is that this person, these ties around this person, they're not tight, they're actually loose. And so it means that mentally you just need to clear the space so that you can figure out, you know, clear your mind, and so you can figure out what you need to do in order to move forward. So you're really not stuck, but you have to clear your mind, especially of the emotion that may be attached here, which is shown by the water at the bottom of the card. You need to really clear your mind and figure out what route you need to take in order to move forward. The Four of Pentacles signifies that you've really been feeling, do you notice how closely he's holding on, or this person's holding on to the money that he has? So you've been feeling really stressed regarding money because you feel that you may not have enough, or you may have overspent, or maybe you ended up, you know, having to do some kind of, I don't know, some kind of work that ended up, maybe repairs, for example, or maybe you just ended up having to, what I get from this card is you had to spend some money which you didn't expect. It was something unexpected. And now you have to be watching your funds really carefully. So something came up that you didn't plan for, and now you feel kind of stuck because your finances aren't where you would want them to be. But the good news is, what this Knight of Cups is showing is that you are going to find a way to move forward. You are going to find a way to move forward, right? Somehow, somewhere in the month of August, you will find a way to get out of this bind. And why do I say that, or what supports me thinking that? when I look at this card, the Angel Answers card, it says look for a sign. So some kind of sign is going to come in. Something is going to happen to give you some kind of lead, so that you know exactly what path you're to take. So either someone will contact you, or you will see something somewhere, like let's say maybe an ad in the newspaper, or you know, you'll be talking to a friend and this friend makes a suggestion and it clicks, or you overhear someone having a conversation and you know what the person says is actually something that fits your situation, and you just find that, hey, that will actually work for you. But you're going to see something, some kind of sign is going to come up, and that sign is going to help you to move forward out of this financial pinch that you found yourself in. And what I'm thinking about is supported by this card, the balance card. It means that you have to find a balance. You have to move out of this state of thinking that you're stuck and find a better, you know, balance mentally. And if you notice, when you look at her, where her head is supposed to be, you see this like clouds there, and then you see these you know, it looks like various moons there. But what I'm picking up from this card is that this is showing the mental state here, the confusion. This is symbolized by that, and that this card is saying, hey, you have to find a balance, you have to find a way forward by clearing your mind of that stuck feeling. And the way to do that is to look for a sign. So you need to be very alert, you know, in the next couple of days, I would say, and, you know, listen to your intuition and see what comes up. And once you get that sign, you'll get something. It's going to be something that you can't miss. It's going to be a very obvious sign. And once you find that escape route, so to speak, then you'll be able to move forward. And I know definitely that what I'm saying makes sense intuitively, because both cards are both the Eight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. You can see the gray in the background, and so that supports the fact that you've been, you know, in a time of lack, not feeling, you know, up to speed in terms of where your finances or your career should be. But the good news is, with the Knight of Cups coming in, he's bringing a message. He's bringing a cup to say, hey, you're going to find a way to move forward. You just have to look for it. Okay? Yeah. So, in summary, I think this pile, the message from Spirit is to look for a sign. Look for a definite lead. And once you get that sign, once you get that lead, then you're going to know what to do. All right, so that's your reading for August 2024. That's it for pile 1. I hope you enjoyed that. So let's move on to pile 2, and pile 2 was the Lepidolite. Okay, so for pile 2, we have change, and we have this lady. She's wearing, you know, some kind of pink material. There's a lot of lightning in the background, and then there's an egg, right? So we'll see how that ties into the reading. And then we have an Angel Answer card. Ooh, I love this card. It says opportunity, and then you can see these gold coins falling into the hands of this angel, and obviously that means there's some kind of windfall that's going to be coming in. So whoever chose this pile, this is going to be a great reading. I can sense that. Okay, so let's look at the cards. I see Ace of Wands. I see Three of Swords. And I also see Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so just give me a moment so I can figure out what's going on. Okay. The message here is pretty clear. In the past, I don't know if this is recently or some time ago, you had some kind of setback in terms of your career or finances. You can see the 3 swords are going through the heart, and whatever that was, that really was a significant setback, and it really hurt you deeply. So whatever it was, maybe you lost a significant amount of money, maybe somebody stole some money from you, or maybe you ended up having to spend some money that you hadn't planned for, but something significant happened in the past, and it was very painful, and you ended up maybe losing a job. Maybe since this is a career and finance reading, so maybe it's not just money, maybe you lost a job, and you were very upset, very hurt about that in the past. And of course you can see the gray clouds and the rain coming down, so you went through that that period. But guess what? An opportunity is coming up in terms of the Ace of Wands. So the aces represent new opportunities, and you can see the transition, right? Both cards have a gray background, so you're moving from what happened in the past to this opportunity that's presenting itself. But this card switches over to a more positive outlook, because you can see the green and the yellow in terms of the the grass and the mountains and the trees. So it means that this opportunity that's coming in, it's going to either be like, for example, a new job opportunity, something you would want, or it could be some opportunity to make some income to replace the losses that you had in the past. But whatever this opportunity is, you need to take it, and you need to make the most of it so that you can move forward. Because the thing with the aces is that your success isn't guaranteed unless you work. So it's an opportunity that's coming in, and I'm really sure about this. Why? Because we have the Angel Answers card that says opportunity. So whatever this opportunity is, you need to take it, because look at all these coins coming down. I mean, this is fantastic. So this opportunity is going to lead to a significant increase in your income. This is going to be just great. And this is going to be happening for August 2024. And how do I know as well is that this card shows the Queen of Pentacles. So this is you actually looking at this opportunity that you've made the most of, looking at this pentacle in your lap. And if you notice around this Queen of Pentacles, I mean, she is the queen, number one, but number two, you see how it's very lush. She has this lush environment around her. So whatever happened in the past concerning your finances and your career, you're going to get a new job, some kind of new opportunity is going to be coming in, and that opportunity, whatever it is, as long as you make the most of it, you are not going to regret it. What's going to happen is that opportunity is really going to bring in some good money for you. And I think that if it was a job, the job you're going to end up getting is going to pay even more than your last job, and it's going to have a lot more perks, a lot more benefits that would be even better than what you had before. And if it is that you lost some money, you're going to end up getting some kind of opportunity that's going to actually replace that money that you lost, but not just replace that money, you're going to end up getting even a bonus on top of that. So all of this is supported by the Change card. The egg usually represents like an opportunity that's coming in. So, I can't make this up. You saw me shuffling the cards. Obviously, these cards are just reinforcing each other. So whatever this opportunity is, it's going to be coming in really quickly. I think that's showed by the lightning bolts. That shows it's going to come in really fast, probably quicker than you expect. And the pink here, I think, also represents in a way, kind of like the speed of it, because red or pink, it's like fiery. So this energy is coming in really quickly in terms of this opportunity, and I think you're going to be very successful in whatever this opportunity is about. The other thing I noticed about this card is the number that's at the top is 35, and 35 reduces to the number 8, and 8 is the infinity number. So there are an infinite number of opportunities that can come in, and you're just going to make the most of this change. So this change, if it's a job change, or if you end up getting some kind of deal or offer, which could be represented by the pentacle in her hands, what's going to happen is that is going to pay off in a major significant way. So for me, this pile, I think, is summed up by this card. An opportunity is going to be coming in, and that opportunity is really going to lead to a significant increase in your finances. So good news for you, pile 2, for August 2024. Please write in the comments if that makes sense for you based on where you are. Okay, it would be nice to get some comments. Okay, so now we can move on to pile 3. Pile 3 has the gold pyrite. So if you chose pile 3, the card here is resistance. Okay, then we have another card, ask your angels. And then let's look at the 3 tarot cards. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the 7 of Wands. Interesting. And we have the 7 of Swords. Okay, the 7 twice. Okay. Okay. Let's see what this means. Let me just look at the cards for a minute so I can figure out what's going on. Okay, so I think I figured out what's happening. So for pile 3, in the past, someone did something that was dishonest, that affected you in some way. So since this is a career or finance reading, for this pile, what I'm getting is someone did something dishonest, and they either stole some money from you or they stole an idea that you had. And because the swords represent the mind and ideas, it has to do more with the mental space or the mental aspect of being. I don't know, what's really coming to me is that someone stole an idea. That's what's coming. Not so much money, but someone stole an idea, and it was a very important idea that you had, and maybe that person actually ended up getting the pat on the back, or people thinking that, hey, that person really did did good work by coming up with the idea, but the idea was originally yours. So of course that would not have been a pleasant experience, but that experience came about to teach you to embody the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a very strict person, strict queen, and what she does is she is very sharp in the sense that she can see through the BS. And so what happened in the past regarding this episode is to teach you a lesson that you have to be more careful in terms of how you move strategically at work. That's what's coming to me. So this is more about career, I think, rather than about finances. And if someone actually stole some money from you, once again, it's the same message, that you have to learn to be smart about how you deal with your money, how you manage your finances. So the message is still basically the same. You have to learn, whoever chose pile 3, you have to learn how to move in a more strategic way, that people don't end up stealing your ideas and getting the benefits, and then you end up losing. And obviously it's not that you don't want to be a team player, but you also need to be aware of the type of people that you're working with, and who you can trust and who you can't trust. So that episode happened in the past, I feel, and now with the 7 of Wands energy, I feel that whatever that was about, that's in the past, and you've actually learned your lessons. You have moved forward and you've actually made significant progress. That's what I feel the Seven of Wands represents, because the number 7 represents completion. So you have completed a cycle. And I know this too is reinforced by the first card because it's the 7 of Swords. So the 7 is coming up twice. Can't make this up, guys. So definitely you're completing a cycle where you had to learn how to move in such a way that you don't end up losing to other people who are not, unfortunately, they don't have as much integrity as you do. And I think you learned that lesson, and you're now moving forward. You're making your way. You're learning how to put up your, how to defend yourself, and also how to move in such a way that you get the benefits that you deserve. And the Ask Your Angels card, I think, is just emphasizing the fact that you need to, for those of you who believe in angels and prayer and meditation, that you need to pray more, do more meditation so that you can be guided. And for those of you who don't believe in angels, then of course, if you believe in, talking to mentors or watching certain, reading self-help books or watching self-help videos, whatever the case may be, or just doing more research in terms of whatever area or career you're focused on, this card for me means get more information, right? Get more information. So get more information about whatever you're working on, so that way you can continue to be victorious. And how this card ties in, the Resistance card, is that I feel, in a sense, you went through a phase where you were very resistant to change because of what has happened to you in the past. But I think you have learned that you have to embrace change. That's what's coming to me, in order to make progress. And so you just have to learn your lessons. And of course, some lessons are very, very difficult, which is signified by this card, the 7 of Swords card. But the good thing is that after you've learned your lessons and you've become smarter, then you can move forward, and in the end, you can be victorious. So I think this card, or this pile, the summary I would say for this pile is that in August 2024, you're going to find that your hard work is going to be paying off. You are going to see some improvement in terms of your financial situation regarding your career in August of this year. Okay? All right, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I really would like to hear some comments about if you enjoy the readings or not, or if you want me to do a different style of reading, okay? So take care. Bye-bye.